Hey guys, I'm here to talk about that pesky forehand and why it can get off the chain sometimes. So I want to talk about it in terms of how you start your path to the ball. Okay, we're going to go right to that. So it's nothing to do with the take back. It's more to do with going to the ball with your racket. So what I'm talking about is no matter how you set your racket before you go forward, which most players I would say have their strings down in some manner. They can go here, 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 something like this. That's great, but the problem is if you don't open up your hand enough and keep your hand down as you go forward, yes, you will get to contact point if you keep your hand down and just go in a semicircle path here. But the problem is you're leading with the edge of your racket. And the reason why that's a problem is because it takes better and better timing to be able to do that. So what I mean by that is if I'm going to be coming up to the ball like this, which you'll see pros don't do because it's harder to time. So if you're having like a rough day, it might be because you're tired and your timing's off, the ball's a little faster, someone's hitting it harder. Those are all reasons to why your forehand can break down, because your timing has to be much better when you are keeping your hand down as you go. So instead, you have to make sure that as you go forward, your palm faces to the side as you are going forward to the court. So strings down, and then you are opening up your strings to the side here as you go and hit that ball. Now it's linear. And now you can come over it with your wrists and hit a very smooth, consistent shot. And I can tell you this because I've been working on this myself. And the only way I can get to that is this way I'm about to show you. Okay, so what I mean by that is I no longer go strings down because of the point where I have a tendency to keep my hand down to the ball. And then that makes the ball be very sporadic. And also, I hit a lot of loopy balls, which you might think is good, but it takes forever for it to get there. So it's not a great shot for high-level tennis. You need to take time away from your opponent, so you're going to want to hit the ball harder. The only way to do that is hit through the ball, right? So what I've been doing is trying to keep my strings more to the edge down and then strings down. Now, I'm not perfect at it. Everyone has their own way of doing it, but I have definitely felt better as I'm hitting. So my version of a swing is now like this. So it's not quite open right away, but it allows me to have a cue in my mind where my edge is, slightly down, so I can open up my strings, drop and open up my strings and hit a really clean ball. It's been a game changer for me. The other part of that is it also allows me to relax my wrists a little bit because I'm not so much obsessed with getting my racket at a 90-degree angle and strings down, and now I'm really tight and I'm like this. Now I'm relaxing and now I'm feeling the drop of the edge a little bit more, and that allows me to get some momentum, and now I can hit the ball even harder because we want momentum before we hit the ball, right? We don't want to just hold it and freeze, right? So that's where I can have my racket up, drop, and that allows, see how you can see my racket head drops, and now I can go through the ball, and that allows me to hit through the ball better, keeps the ball relative. I still have good clearance over the net because you do want that, but it gives me a much better contact point. I'm not mishitting, especially when the balls are hit hard at me. Much better for me. So everyone's different with this, but I have a feeling a lot of you are keeping your hand down as you're coming to the ball instead of opening up. So you got to figure out what works best for you. And like I said, mine is now more edge, slightly strings down. I'm not so crazy about doing it straight down, but I feel good about right in here and then going up through that ball. It works great for me. So I want you to go to experiment, try it out. Let me know what you guys find out. I'd love to see some video of you playing and what works for you. You can help others as we're all trying to figure this tough game called tennis out, all right? With that, guys, good luck and happy trading.